I'm sorry. It was bound to happen sooner or later.
It was?
Yeah, I mean, you leave stuff lying around and breaks.
You're right, I took it off the mantle.
Why?
I wanted to look at it. It was Laura's birthday.
So you wanted to feel even worse?
I felt better.
I don't get it.
You had keepsakes in your knapsack.
Yeah, whoever stole my bag got ripped. It was $3 in dimes and a bunch of garbage.
No, I looked through it when it came back to the shelter.
Yeah, for weapons.
For clues. I knew it was yours. I just didn't know who you were.
Laura Kirk is a junk collector.
I found a lot of chewing gum.
I've kicked that habit.
I found that beautiful prism doorknob.
I already told you. I was just junk.
You told me that it was from that little girl's room in that beautiful house where your mother was a cleaning woman. And I found a copy of the diary of Anne Frank.
Yeah, Nellie used to read it to me. Didn't read that good then. I still don't.
It's getting there.
Trevor's number. Hand it over.
That Mother's Day card that you had in your bag, I know it meant as much to you as this gift from my Laura meant to me.
No. Where is it? I'll rip it up. I'll burn it.
Laura, memories are not poisonous.
If I kept something from everybody who's left me, I would need a whole warehouse.
I know you've had more heartache than you deserve. But believe me, if you leave now, you are just asking for more.
No, I am suffocating here. You're all on my case.
So we'll back off.
No, I will.
We are not finished.
What? You want me to take a souvenir? Something to remember you by? Something to brighten up my cell in juvie hall? Well, what about this? Or this? Or this? All of this? It's all junk! It doesn't bring people back! It doesn't make things right! Nobody stays! Nobody ever stays!
I'll stay. Nice. I'm not going to help you clean up the room.
I'm so sorry about the handprint. I'll replace what I can.
Oh, shh. Oh, Laura, just tell me what's going on, okay? If you still want to leave, I'll call Trevor.
This never worked. Not for me.
You mean living here?
This whole experiment in suburbia, I mean, this isn't me. This isn't how I look. This isn't how I dress. If they knew what I was really like, they would hate me.
Who is they? Who is they?
My friends. They wouldn't have been my friends a year ago.
Oh, I think you sell them short. Them and you.
This is the good life, right? When does it get good?
When you begin to trust. Ask for help.
No? Check it out.
Oh, Grandpa!
With all your favorite superheroes.
Wow!
See, I told you I'd come see you. I had to check you out before the first big day of school.
Mom's coming with me.
Really? That'll be great.
Can I go over and show it to Mike?
Yeah, sure. Don't stay too long, okay?
I won't.
Okay.
Better stay with Mom so she won't cry.
Are you okay?
Oh, I had something in my eye. It made my eyes water, and he thought I was crying.
Kids hate it when grown-ups cry. Used to scare me to death when my mom did that.
I'm fine. Really, I'm fine.
Do you have a minute?
Sure. I'm glad you stopped by.
Yeah. Listen, I thought if it was okay that we could talk. Although really it shouldn't be just us. I really need to tell Pierce too.
Laura, there isn't any easy way to say this. And I'm sorry. Pierce is gone.
Job? Like all the time? Sayonara, just like that?
Pierce wanted me to give you a letter.
Duh. Like I'm what, surprised? Boy, I tell you, when they bail on me, they don't waste any time,
Laura,
do
he
they?
didn't bail on you. He bailed on me.
Entitled to the monthly accrued...
What?
What everybody needs. Somebody that you can count on. Somebody who makes you feel special. Somebody who doesn't turn away. I wasn't enough. I let him down.
So he had to move across the country?
This is a small town, Laura. You know, you face your failures on the street every day. I was a big disappointment to Pierce, and I don't think that he...
I can't believe this. I mean, after all that, the sneaking around and Adam and Janet, the whole mess, you guys still... I don't get it. I mean, why doesn't anybody want who wants them?
I wanted Pierce. I just made mistakes. And some mistakes you can't take back. I mean, if I could, but I can't. And I lost him. Laura, he didn't leave you. He left me.
Well, are you okay with this?
Jamie wanted to know if I was crying, and I told him that I wasn't. I didn't want to upset him, but I mean, the truth is that it hurts. I think the way you feel right now is the same way that I feel, only more because I brought it all on myself.
So that's it. He's never coming back.
He wasn't that clear about that. At least not with me, but here. Maybe it'll tell you more.
I can hear you now. Dumped again, the story of my life. This is not, I repeat, not a dumping. Laura, wherever I go, you'll be there. You're in my heart forever. A daughter I never had. You hate me.
Work out what it is. Look, I am not disposable. And neither is Jamie. And you just can't toss us out because we make mistakes. I mean, I'm flawed. Who isn't? But that's what family is about. That you work things out.
So what, you want me to sign in blood? Is that it?
Well, is that what I did? I mean, when I said that I wouldn't jump ship that day when you broke Laura's handprint, and I said that I would always be around no matter how angry I get or upset or disappointed, I am never going to throw up my hands and say I quit. Because that family to me means that you don't cut and run. Now, if that is signing in blood...
Then sign me up.
Is that what you want?
I want to stay.
Are you sure?
If you still want me.
If I...
come home. You know,
I mean, can I fold some sheets or set the table or paint a room?
you not live in help, you know.
Just to live in pain.
You know, everybody is a pain sometimes, including me. Will you promise me something?
I think I'm about promised out, Brooke.
If you're hurt or angry, will you tell me?
What? Instead of running off and setting a fire somewhere?
People argue. It's okay. We can argue. Yeah, it really is okay. It's good. I don't want you to hold things inside. I mean, if there's something that you need, I want you to tell me, even if it's not, even if you don't know what it is exactly.
What do you get for all this?
A family. You know, I guess I used to think that I wanted excitement. You know, a long time ago when I was very young. And I used to want total freedom, and I answered to nobody, and, you know, ride around on a motorcycle. But I think total freedom is very lonely, and if you don't have to answer to anybody, it means nobody cares. And I don't want to run around anymore. I want a home. And everything that I care about is right here.
Except Pierce. I wrecked that.
No, you didn't.
Well, I helped. I mean, what? You're not allowed to have a life?
I have a life.
You just got dumped.
It happens.
I thought it only happened to me. You know, like it was some kind of curse or something, some kind of jinx. Everybody else had it totally locked down, and then I saw Jamie today. Man, you know, he's too young. He's too young to have so many losses. Dixie and Junior, and then me.
Listen, he'll get through this, and so will we.
What are you gonna do about Pierce?
I don't know. I guess just hope real hard that he comes back.
I'm really sorry.
So am I. But I don't think that we can sit around here and feel sorry for ourselves because we have things to do. If we're going to get you back here, I need to call social services and...
Yeah, and there's just somebody I need to see.
All right. Are you going to be home for dinner?
Oh, yeah. Don't start without me.
We won't.
Time for another round trip to Phoebe's. You can give her her gift. We got her a lava lamp. Hi-ho, Blitzen! Midget away! We'll be back before you can say jingle bells and deck them halls. Here, take it. Open the door. And away we go.
Have fun. So guess who crashed Myrtle's?
Santa?
Close. Red Kilgren. The Joker doesn't give up, and the worst part of it is Myrtle jumped right back onto the sleigh. She totally bought into the act.
Well, Christmas makes people sentimental.
More like mental.
Listen, Laura, we need to talk.
What did I do now?
Oh, honey, nothing. Nothing. It's about Christmas. It's about your present.
You already given me a place to live. I don't need any gifts.
Oh, I loved shopping for you this year, but I have something I'd like to give you, but it's not something that you can open.
Does it have 4 wheels and a sunroof?
It's not a car. Laura, I'd like to make you my daughter. I'd like to officially adopt you.
Barry, it's Adam.
This isn't something that we have to do right now. You can think about it, and if it's something that you think you'd like...
Why?
Laura, you know, none of this seems temporary. You know, out on your own in a year, going out the door. I'm in this for the long haul. You know, college and graduation and your first job. I want you to be able to come home here. when you need to be home, because we're a family. You know, if you're 5 minutes late, I look at the clock. My stomach gets all in knots when I know that you're going to have a math test. And Jamie, you know, the first thing he does when he comes home is he runs to look in your room to see if you're here because he loves you. I love you too, honey. And I already feel like you're my daughter, but, you know, if you don't want to do this, it's okay. Because I don't want to take your mother's place. I could never do that. And I know that bond is forever. I just thought maybe I could help. I could take up where she...
I love you too. This is the best Christmas present ever. I wanted to ask you, but I was afraid you wouldn't want to. I mean, who needs a grown-up kid with baggage?
I need you, honey. I need you so much.
So what's our next move?
Well, excuse me. I talked to Mrs. Hoganson.
And social services is okay with everything?
Yeah, she's gonna personally write the letter of recommendation.
So how long will it take?
It'll just be a couple weeks.
That's fantastic. Oh, God. Okay. You didn't tell anybody else about this, did you?
Well, I mentioned it to Tad, you know, and obviously, Miss Hoganson. I said something to Phoebe.
Did you say anything to Myrtle or Red?
No. Why?
You kept saying my wish would come true.
Is this your wish for Christmas?
I don't think... I've been so mean to him. No. No, it's crazy. That's not possible.
Oh. Who's to say what's possible and what's not? Come.
Thank you so much.
We had a long talk, and I'm adopting Laura.
Congratulations.
Oh, how wonderful.
Good news, the best.
What's adopting?
It means you're gonna have a big sister, Squirt. Come here.
Oh, I'm so happy for all of you. Welcome to the family, Laura.
Yeah.
Laura Cudahy. Laura. Oh, I wish so many things. You know, I never told you this, but your name always made me think of, I don't know, the way a breeze feels on your face or the way a sigh falls on the air, sort of like love. I never say your name without thinking about you. You're always right here in my heart. And in my dreams. And you're in the yard. And you're playing in the leaves and you're laughing with your daddy. You know what I remember? I can still see you. You had that little red coat with the black piping, and it had that big tam that matched. And I remember it used to sit on top of your hair, and it looked like it was going to launch into outer space. I loved that tam. I just want to tell you something. I want to tell you that my adopting Laura Kirk is not about filling your space in this family because your space is filled by you. And I want to thank you, my sweet girl, because you taught me what a gift a child is. And you filled me up with so much love that I can give it to somebody else. And it's like you're giving it along with me. Because you'll always be with us. Always. My daughter. It's music to my ears. I thought long and hard about how to express what I'm feeling and what it is I wanted to say exactly to you, Laura, and to Jamie, and to Aunt Phoebe, and to Stuart, all the people that I hold most dear. And I guess I finally came up with two very simple, very heartfelt words. And they're, thank you. Thank you for choosing us and for giving us the gift of who you are, for letting us share in your life and love you, and for showing me that family, it's not just about blood ties. It's about caregivers, the hand holders, and the listeners, and the tear dryers, and the soothers, and the comforters. And it's about people that know you, that really know you the best, and who've seen you at your worst, and who love you most of all. And family is a place where the door is always open, and where the light in the window shines bright and steadfast. And if you ever lose your way, the only thing you ever have to do is listen to your heart, and you'll find your way back. And I'll be there to welcome you home.
Okay. Wow. Look, it's beautiful.
There's something inside.
It's my mom. How did you get this? All our pictures were torched in the fire.
Well, I did some digging, and I tracked your mother's work history through Social Security, and one of her employers still had her photo ID on file, so I had it copied.
This is wonderful.
I know your mom was wonderful.
Let's see if I can do this. There it is. Okay.
And because you are incapable of change. But there are some people who can get their act together, and Laura is everything that you are not. She is kind, she is decent,
She is a good-hearted human being.
You're confusing her with another Laura, I think. Laura Cudahy was good and kind-hearted and generous, yes. But you can't turn Laura Kirk into your dead daughter, no matter how much you try.
You had that coming, you know. You're a petty, vindictive tyrant. You can't get past my rejection, so you take it out on Laura. I'm going to tell you something. You better not try anything again, because I'll take you on the rest of my life. But you are not going to hurt my daughter.
But she'll go on hurting you. She's an impudent gutter snipe, and she's been that ever since she got to this town.
Oh, now she's a gutter snipe. I see. I see. When you're trying to curry my favor, Adam, she was a challenge. You tried to woo her to get to me. It's just a variation on the same sick game, and I have a news flash for you. She's not a non-entity. She matters. She matters to me, and I love her. Without reserve, without conditions. I love her with all of my heart.
But actions speak louder than words, Brooke. That slap spoke volumes.
You know what? You will never know the depth of feeling that I have for both of my girls. For you to suggest that they're interchangeable. You'll never begin to know what it's like to love somebody